The caveman wildly waved his spear around, trying to scare off the enemies in front of him. Suddenly, a man jumped out and stopped the angry villagers. By this point, Spear was completely exhausted. The chief stood before him and took a sip of water, showing they meant no harm. Then he placed the water pouch in front of Spear, but Spear remained on guard. He gripped his weapon tightly with his injured arm and grabbed the pouch, drinking deeply. Next, the chief brought over some fruit. Seeing Spear calm down, the chief smiled. Spear returned the gesture of goodwill. Soon, the chief had someone tend to Spear's wounds. An old woman spat into her hands, then began setting his dislocated arm. After that, she picked up a lit broom and kept beating him with it. Spear screamed in pain but had to endure it. Finally, the old woman pulled out some muddy medicine and spread it on his broken arm. She even blew a puff of mist onto the wound. Spear slowly closed his eyes. That evening, the villagers invited him to dinner. A little girl playfully smiled at him, but Spear's fierce grin frightened her, and she quickly hid behind her father. Looking at this kind family, Spear felt grateful. Meanwhile, two T-Rexes snuggled together and soon drifted off to sleep. At dawn, the red T-Rex woke first. She slowly rose, seeming to catch the scent of humans. She called to her companion to follow along. They carefully made their way through the human traps and arrived at a village. They stood outside the wooden wall, watching the people inside. Then they launched their attack. Just then, the red T-Rex got injured. The villagers seized the chance to attack from behind, but the blue T-Rex quickly jumped over to protect her. Their commotion alerted everyone inside. When Spear came out to check, he never expected that the attackers were his former companions.